And then when the Spurs started playing, it was that Tim Duncan. We could have our next Michael Jordan.
Here's a kid who says that he is going to be the next Howard Stern. So far, he hasn't shown any potential whatsoever. He's 19 years old. He dropped out of high school.
Potential?
What?
Getting on the radio with us by phone.
Yeah. This is Aaron. Aaron says that he's going to be the next Howard Stern. He lives in Pittsburgh. He's 19 years old.
And he's a dropout?
Well, yeah, he got way behind in high school and dropped out. He eventually got his GED.
Well, you have the makings of a good success story.
Yeah, so far so good.
Very impressive, I know.
And Aaron, you, of course, call the show all the time and get on. Right. And he runs around to his mother. He says, I'm going to be on the radio, he says. And he plays her tapes all the time of him calling our show and scamming his way onto the show. He always makes phony phone calls to our show.
One day he was a member of the Trenchcoat Mafia.
Yeah, I remember that phone call.
Sex with my teacher, psychiatrist, maybe about 14 calls or so.
Yeah, and you also have this list, right?
Yes, I do, like Ralph. You know.
Like Ralph?
Yes.
Yes.
And you think that'll be good for radio?
Well, you know, it's going to be the new style. I think people out there need to hear a slur. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just makes you feel so much better about yourself. When you hear someone with a slur, it's like, oh, I'm not that bad.
Well, you've got a real thick one.
Is it real thick?
Yeah, are you putting me on or what?
No, I'm not putting
I thought he had something in his mouth.
Yeah. You'll be the most annoying Howard Stern imitator, I'll tell you that. So, to give you an example of Aaron's work, here's a little bit of...
making me feel real good today.
Don't worry about it. A little bit of a phony phone call Aaron made to our show. He said, this is where he said he killed his mom.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if you remember this one.
I do.
All right. Hi, Denver?
Yeah.
Is your name Denver or are you from Denver?
My name's Denver. And me and my brother here now, we listen to you all the time. We just killed our mom. Robin, you were abused. We were abused, too. And...
How'd your mom abuse you?
Our mom abused both of us.
How?
And we had to pay her back today.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 20, he's 24.
Don't you think that you
couldn't just leave?
You could have left?
I wanted to leave Pittsburgh and go to college, and my mom said, no, you're staying here. I'm going to suffer with you.
Wow. So
I would have killed him.
Yeah, that's why I had him do it. That's why.
Well, wait a second. Now, who killed Mom?
We both did.
How'd you do it?
With a brick. We bashed it.
You bashed your head in?
Yeah.
Are we talking to two people or what?
Yeah, this is my brother and me.
All right. How's the dog?
What?
You guys have a dog?
I don't know. You don't understand what this means. And I go for guidance. We don't have anyone.
You're going for guidance. Well, you know.
They're calling for guidance.
Oh, calling for guidance. Well, you know, I was going to say, when you meet the judge, tell him, look, Judge, we're orphans. How do you? What are we supposed to do?
This ain't a joke.
I'm not making a joke.
We're really in a bad situation right now.
Where is Dad?
Dad's been dead.
He's under the porch. He's in the freezer. Dad's dead. Guys, let me get this straight so I can help you. All right? You want my?
Too shocked to take it.
Yeah, we're in shock too, you know. Now you need guidance.
Of course.
All right, I'll guide you to the police station.
Well, yeah, you know you're going to have to turn yourself in.
Listen, this ain't no joke. You're acting like this is some kind of joke. I don't know what to do.
All right, let me... All right.
He's lying right here in front of us. We got.
All right, let me understand. How long ago did...
My eyes are laying on the floor and this is sick.
How long ago did you kill her?
We killed her about 45 minutes ago. The blood's everywhere. This is the sickest thing I have. I'm covered in blood now, and I got my shirt covered in blood. My white shirt is now red.
All right, does she smell yet? I'm being serious.
It smells a little bit. I mean, you know what I mean?
All right.
Never, you know? We didn't kill anybody before. Howard, we were doing drugs.
You were doing shots?
We were doing drugs all night. We were doing shrooms. We were doing whippet balloons.
You did whippet balloons and shrooms? Jackie might need to advise you. Jackie, can people mix whippets and shrooms?
What happened? If you do whippets and shrooms, you want to kill your mother.
We killed your mother because we hate the bitch.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to sue the shroom company. And the whippets people.
Well, they've never been taken on before, you know.
Right. Okay, let me back up here for a second because I'm trying to come up with a defense.
There is none.
Well, let me...
I don't know what to do, Howard. You know what I mean? I just killed my mom.
Wow. That was one of your better ones, wasn't it, Aaron?
Yeah, it's one of the good ones.
Yeah,
Many
excellent.
of them are against you, Howard.
Excellent work. What are some of the other phone calls you've made to the show?
Let me point out something to Aaron. We were the ones that were funny in that phone.
Yeah, no offense.
Well, if you would have let the tape roll a little longer,
you would have been funny.
Well, the parts got good, you know.
Yes.
But you're in control here. It's your show.
Exactly.
It's my show one day with my slur. I'll be doing that kind of stuff, too.
Aaron, what are some of the other calls you made to the show?
Sex with Teacher, Trenchcoat Mafia, which the FBI then came to my house that night.
Right.
Psychiatrist, wacky kid who got his girlfriend to give oral pleasure to a teacher.
Right. He's done them all.
Yeah, done them all, you know.
Thinking.
Is this impressive or what?
Now, your parents keep telling you you're a loser. Is that right? Is that true?
My parents, no, they love me, you know. I haven't done things the quote-unquote right way.
You don't work.
I do work. I work at Club Erotica.
You do work at Club Erotica?
Club Erotica?
It's a strip club in Pittsburgh.
What do you do there?
Well, first night I handed out soft drinks. Second night I sat outside.
Right.
And I look at the women.
You're a doorman there?
No, not a doorman. I just help out around the place, you know.
You
so you get paid?
Up?
I get paid, yeah.
You do get paid?
I don't sweep up.
So your parents keep telling you you're a loser, and then what do? You play them tapes of you calling into the show, and what do they say to you?
Well, as soon as I started doing the calls, then they, you know, realized I have so much talent. This is the way to make it.
Oh, they saw.
Right.
No. Overall, they think I'm a loser in general. You know, I got my GED. That's not the right way to go. You're supposed to graduate high school. But I don't feel that, you know, shows your talent.
Right. And one of your other calls you made to the Loveline show, you don't only call our show, you call Loveline, and you made the classic phone call where you described that the only way that you could make love to your girlfriend was to pleasure yourself into a pineapple first. Is that correct?
Definitely, yeah.
Right. That is considered a classic on that show.
Thank you.
And in whose mind?
Right. And you say that...
So negative in here.
One of the innovations that you're going to bring to radio is more drug talk because you smoke. How much weed do you smoke every day?
Well, I don't know how much I smoke every day, but I smoke every day.
You do smoke every day, at least once a day.
Well, so this is the product of drugs.
It's not the product of drugs. You know, I do it for casual use. It's fun.
Right.
You're responsible.
Yeah.
You smoke pot every day for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Right. So you feel that you will talk about this on the air.
Well, all kind of different drugs, you know.
I see. What else are you doing?
Nothing serious like coke or heroin, but, you know, I've done acid, tripping. You've done that. I read in your book. Ecstasy, yes. I heard you talking about that a few weeks ago.
So you're going to take this wealth of drug experimentation, this knowledge of yours, and put it on the radio.
Right, because I didn't graduate from Boston College.
Right. And when you smoked this pot, did you burn your tongue? Is that why you have such a speech impediment?
No, I think it was early on. My dad used to put something in my mouth.
Right.
Like when I was a baby.
Oh, really?
And it, like, kind of formed around it, you know.
I
see. Till this day.
Right. You don't have a girlfriend?
Did someone say faggot?
You don't have a girlfriend?
Not a girlfriend, but I got someone, you know.
All right. You did go to Community College of Allegheny County.
He's got someone. Is it a guy?
I'm a pimp.
Are you in love with a man?
No, not a man.
You have a woman. All right,
unlike you, you know, with Ralph.
Right. You went to Community College of Allegheny County for about a month, but you decided college wasn't for you.
Yeah, I might go back.
All right. And you say you even have legal troubles.
What?
That's right. The local police despise you, is that true?
Yeah, the local police kind of beat me up a few years ago.
They did?
Nothing major.
Why did they beat you up?
You should claim they gave you your speech impediment, sir.
Why did they beat you up?
Can we not talk about the speech impediment?
Why did they beat you up?
I deal with it every day of my life, not on national radio.
Do people goof on you about it?
Not that often, you know.
Right.
When I was younger. I kind of feel like it builds character, you know. It might sound bad now, but when I'm making tons of money and I got the women everywhere.
Everyone will be talking
Everybody
like that.
will want to talk like that.
Your difference will be the thing that sets you apart.
Very good.
Okay.
Because I'm sort of feeling like if somebody's listening to this with, you know, the track record that goes along with the speech impediment, they might think he's a little slow or something.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Why not?
There's that humor putting other people down.
Right.
You don't even know me. You're calling me slow. Robin, I think there's an attraction between us.
I don't think you're slow. I'm just saying that might be what people are thinking of.
I see the way you're looking at me, Robin.
So you did a lot of vandalism when you were young? Is that why the police didn't like you?
Not vandalism. It is being a punk and, you know, toying with them.
Tough guy.
Yeah,
well, what did you do?
Little tough guy. I just, you know, run and just antagonize them whenever.
You yell at them?
Just picked at the police.
You know, just being a punk when you're younger, and eventually it caught up to me, and now, you know, it's them doing it to me when I just want to get out of that lifestyle and move ahead.
It's hard to get out once you get sucked in.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you can never get out.
And you have strange habits. You sleep all day and you stay up all night, and sometimes you've stayed up for 2 days in a row. Is that right?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it goes around in cycles.
Right. And
any particular reason for that?
Well, to listen to the show sometimes.
Right, sometimes he's busy with the show.
Yeah, you know, all the phone calls I got to make.
Right. You do make good phone calls. I love your phone calls. I think they're funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, we hate it, though, when you just say, it's Aaron again.
Right. And your mom is Catholic and your dad is Jewish, and you actually go back and forth between the two religions. And currently you're Jewish, but you could be Catholic at any time.
No.
Tell me about that.
Absolutely wrong.
Right.
I started off Jewish, went to Hebrew school for a few years, and then my mom decided, let's take him and go Catholic.
Right.
And then I turned about 18 and started thinking about it, and I felt more on the Jewish side of things, and now I'm a proud Jew.
You are?
Yep.
So you're a Jew now. Okay.
I know nothing about the religion, but I'm a Jew.
Okay, when you were 16, you were the person who arranged, you're a very bold guy. You arranged for a book signing for Melrose Larry Green in Pittsburgh, and only 3 people showed up.
What a moneymaker that was.
Right, so you've tried to somehow, get things going as a result of listening to the show, but it's been very difficult.
Oh, not difficult at all.
I see.
When do you plan to make this bold move into radio?
Into radio? Well,
very soon.
I might try school again and do it that way, or I'm not going to stop at just radio. Entertainment of some sort.
Right. You'll be entertaining.
My name will be out there.
When you're making the move, what's your plan?
You know, I got to think about it. I'm going to be doing a phony phone calls tape. You know, the Jerky Boys, they did it. They're done. Okay, right. They've done all their voices. Now we need someone more blunt, more even sick in the head to come out with new phone calls.
You do have original ideas. Johnny, you're on the air with Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
How you doing?
What are you, a moron?
What are you, a moron?
Like to smack your slurring mouth.
Huh?
Man.
Well, you're saying that you don't like this kid.
No.
You don't like me?
No.
Can we get to know each other then, not like
all right,
me?
This guy doesn't like you. What are you going to do? Rob, you're on the air. You're on with Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, why can't you be original?
How am I not being original, sir?
You're not being original.
Tell me how.
Huh?
Tell me how.
You're just not being original.
What?
Why do you have to feed off of Howard's, he's already made the path. What's the deal? This is not even funny.
You're right. There should be no more DJs and talk show hosts ever again. I'm sorry. I apologize, sir.
All right, just because another guy who doesn't like you. Do you have that problem, Aaron? People don't like you?
Are you not a popular guy?
I feel like I'm very,
In high school, were you in one of the... What clique were you in?
One of the things you're going to learn when you go on the radio, you got to win people over. You can't alienate an audience.
I'm not here to win people over. You don't like me, you don't like me. It's not my problem.
Right.
But what clique was he in high school?
Well, I really wasn't in high school that often. I'd stay home and sleep. But when I was there, I have a mixture of many friends.
Right.
I wouldn't want to be in a clique.
When you made the phony phone call to us about the trench coat mafia, how did the FBI find out it was you?
I found out the other day that a teacher from my old high school called up and said they heard, my voice, and next thing you know, they're trying to ruin my life over a joke.
I see.
So you weren't popular with the teachers either.
But I love the FBI.
All right, Bill, you're on the air.
Yeah, just this guy, it's not that hard to make a crank phone call.
I see.
This guy's not going to be the next Howard Stern.
I don't want to be the next Howard Stern.
Every time he calls, I can tell it's him.
Right.
I try to call you guys to tell you it's this moron.
What a life you got then.
Just get him out of here.
Aaron, you seem like you have a chip on your shoulder when people give you some constructive criticism. Is that true?
No.
All right. PJ, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Howard,
Yes.
this guy wants to be an entertainer. Let him go entertain the monkeys at the zoo. This slurring jackass.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
See, it is not easy.
It's pretty funny.
It's not as easy as you think, keeping this crowd happy.
But was that funny? Go entertain the monkey.
I don't know that he's trying to be funny.
I don't know.
All right. Mark, you're on the air.
Where's the positivity? Support me in my career here.
What is that, Mark? I'm sorry we missed you.
Where did you clean this guy up? What winery did you find him at? I mean, him and Jackie hang out, get drunk together or something? And,
I wanted to meet him. He's called in so many times, and I always thought his phone calls are funny.
Hey, I called in, too. Does that mean I get on?
Yes, it does, Mark. Come on down, baby.
My self-esteem is just getting killed.
Steve, go ahead.
Hello, Aaron.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, I think your slurs suck. I think you'll never match up to Howard. And I'd just like to say F Mayor Theresa.
All right. Well, there you go. Aaron, you've done it. You've successfully gotten on the show. You've announced your intentions that you're going to be an entertainer. And you make a lot of phony phone calls.
So now he's going after the Jerky Boys? He's going to make a
I'm not going after anybody, Everyone will see one day, okay? You can say whatever you want, but Aaron Silverman will be a superstar.
Right, Aaron Silverman. We should remember that name. You're going to be a superstar. Joe, go ahead.
Remember that name.
Listen, I want to speak with Aaron Silverman.
All right, go ahead.
So, Aaron, how do you do with that voice? That's really good.
Can you repeat that?
I said I want to speak with Aaron Silverman. You should do really good on the radio.
Wait, one more time. Repeat it, please.
I can repeat all I want.
By the way, this is Aaron's father. Do you believe this?
Dad, quit calling me.
All right.
Okay, Silverman.
All right, thank you, Joe.
No, sir.
All right, Aaron, you can see it is not an easy business. I think you have your work cut out for you.
Have you ever tried to get a radio job?
No.
Or it doesn't mean he can't get one.
Well, you know, he says he stays up all night. The night shift is an easy one to get.
Right. Well, maybe Aaron will get that.
Anybody out there who likes me? Let's get one of those calls.
So far, I've been unable to find anybody. But all right, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Right, you gave it your best shot. And I like your phony phone calls, and I think you got some talent there.
Okay.
Whatever that is, I think you have to just nurture it, okay?
He's just trying to get you out of this.
Yeah, I just got to get rid of you. All right, Aaron, nice meeting you. Aaron Silverman, everybody.
Great being on the show, Club Erotica, McKee's Rocks, and probably the biggest thing I've done all day right there.
All right, Aaron, thanks. Right. There's Aaron Silverman, everybody, the next Howard Stern.
Well, he's 19. He's got time.
All right, take care, Aaron. Aaron wearing shorts, showing off his pretty legs. There he goes. Aaron Silverman, everyone.
Boy, you know, that parental lottery is just amazing. Yeah.